Everyone, today we're going to be unboxing Bambu Lab's A1. So first we have instructions, and it looks like stickers, and a textured PEI sheet. Now we have the printer, and there's a spool holder stuck in here. So this is how it's packed in here. There's going to be some assembly. Let's get it out of here. So right here, we have the main body of the printer. It'll come out just like this, and there's gonna be some assembly we're gonna have to do. So we have a PTEF tube, some desiccant, and some filament. So here's our power cord, and then right here we have our nozzle wiper. So on this side we have the accessories, and we also have a components kit. So we can make a little boat with a motor on it. So now we're just gonna get all this foam off and unpack this part of the printer. Now I'm gonna put the build plate on to help protect it while we are setting it up. Now we're gonna get the base right here, and we're gonna kind of tilt it sideways so we can get it in here and put it down until it sits flush. Okay, now we're going to move the heat bed all the way up to the screen. We're going to carefully take this out. And then you'll notice there's some green circles here. There should be 10. From our accessory bag, we're going to get the ST3 23 screws, and we're going to screw all these into there. Now we're going to move the bed to the other side, and there are 2 more that we're going to screw in with the same screws. Now we're going to move it back over, and we're just going to put this right back in here. Now I'm going to remove these. These are just for packing. They're trash. Now I'm going to remove this cardboard from here. Okay, now we're going to pick up the printer, hold on to this so it doesn't slide around. We're going to carefully bring it to the edge of our table and set it down like that. Okay, so now we have this, and it's got 2 little clip spots, one right here, one right here. We're going to put them into here, and then we're going to slide it up so that this plugs in, if it will go into place. There we go. And then we're going to, there's a screw that's already in here, and we're going to screw that in. Okay, so now we're first going to get this yellow cord. They all have, all these 3 cords have different colors on them. We're gonna get the yellow one. We're gonna put it through this little slot here and then clip it shut. If it will clip, that is. There we go. And then if you see in here, we have 3 spots all colored, and each cord goes to its color. So that's the X motor, then we have the Z motor, and then we have the printer camera. Now we can flip this over. So we're going to get our purge wiper, and then we're going to get the M312 screw, which is with the accessories. There's a little hole down here, which is for the screw. We're going to slide this in here and screw it in. Now we're going to get our spool holder, just unclips like this, and we're going to clip it on here. And then we're going to get our PTFE tube, stick in any of these little slots here, and then we're going to put it into this right here, and then this is where our filament will go. Now, it's very important that we get our little clip thing right here. We put this in here, but in the smallest hole, we put this cord. Otherwise, it'll get in the way and can damage your 3D printer. Okay, now we're going to turn it on. I've already plugged it in, and then this can switch around like this. And let's set it up. Okay, now we're gonna set it up. Select language. And then we're gonna connect to the Wi-Fi. But I'm gonna skip that for now. I agree. Already removed those. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, so now we're gonna start a calibration. So in our accessory pack we have stickers, which is actually really cool. And then we have lubricant grease, a bunch of lubricant grease. We have some more screws. We have lubricant oil. We have a razor right here for scraping stuff off of the bed, but you have to be careful with those. We have an extra nozzle wiper, some pads for the printer, and then nozzle unclogger, and then we have a few Allen keys. Okay, so after about 25 minutes of calibration, we're done, and we're gonna print. Speedboat says it'll take 20 minutes, but I'm gonna first have to load the filament. Okay, so, and to load the filament, we just push it through all the way down to the nozzle, and that's all. So it's more like a 14-minute print, because the first 6 minutes were spent calibrating, but it is really fast. So our print is done, and it's a little bit not quite focusing on there. Anyway, the quality looks pretty good, but it's pretty stringy, a little bit messy, and part of that is because I used my cheapest filament that I have, and it was also printing at a very high speed. But we'll definitely get some better videos of how this printer prints. Well, that concludes today's video of how to set this up, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.